do this for? Do you go 1, 2, 3, 4? Is that a real shot? Is that a good shot?
I don't know, but that's cool.
Does that look good to you?
Yeah.
It looks good to me. That. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. For that little
Count it.
glitch I took. Because I don't know what I'm doing.
Are we recording this right here?
Yeah.
Did you just record him fucking counting shots?
Yep. Uno,
He
dos,
counted
one,
down the shot.
two.
Like, yeah. Oh, man.
Counting shots, ladies and gentlemen. Today's episode of the Just Talking with Dell Gold and Mike Salvi show is brought to you by the letters E and J.
The cameras is rolling.
That's right.
So you know what that means. We're on air.
You ready to go?
Hell yeah, man.
I was thinking about the E and J theme song that I just learned before we opened up with the show.
Yeah.
And when I'm feeling broke, E and J by my side, Henny like $40, this shit like 25.
You gonna be singing that shit all night.
I will be singing that all night.
Fuck.
Only thing is this shit was 15. Anyway, welcome to the Just Talking with Dell Gold and Mike Salvi show. That's Dell Gold. I was like, wait, I'm not Dell Gold.
I'm like,
I'm Dell Gold and that's Mike Salvi. No.
yeah, I'm Mike Salvi today.
Very easily confused. So, what's going on, man? How's the world treating you?
It was a crazy weekend. I had a good weekend. Was with you.
Yeah, I know.
On Saturday,
Yeah.
went to a show.
That was a great time.
Tariq Malik show.
Yep.
Good show. Good comedians on there. Shout out Chanel Renee.
Denny Live,
John Phillips.
and
Tariq Malik. Of
Tariq
course.
Malik, of course. Yep.
And all
Jermaine
the other
Jones.
comedians that was in the building. Y'all know who y'all are.
Yep.
Good show. Good turnout.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
So
It was at a spot in West Philly. What is it? What was it called? Festivals?
I think it was called Festivals. Yeah.
Whatever.
on
I've never
52nd
been there
and
before
Market.
though. That was my first time in there.
Walnut.
That was my first time ever seeing the joint too. It's like I never even seen that joint there. But it's alright joint. It's a good joint.
Yeah.
People came out to laugh. That was
Yeah.
a good
People
thing.
definitely had a good time. People definitely felt secure on the inside after they went through security. You know, they have a tight security guard that took. She took matters into her own hands.
Like I do security. Like I'm security, but I'm not security. But she is
Security, all caps.
Like I'm telling you, when listen, hey Fang, you do.
Yeah, I was just
security.
gonna break in and say Fang.
Like, you
Shout out
know,
to Fang, our producer.
You know the full pat down of security when we got to pat like go under your situation. This girl takes her hand, come from Yonkers, where the lock stay at. You know what I'm saying? And take you by the balls. Like, it's just, no
joke.
And she was talking to me, like, she did it on some shit. Like, you know how you give a fucking, like somebody a shot?
Like a needle?
Like
yeah,
a needle,
and then
like,
you distract them?
Like, she talking
Exactly
to
what
me,
she was doing.
like, yeah, how your day going? Is your week going good? She said, this one's gonna, she said, what she say, don't be,
She said no disrespect.
Yeah, she said,
I remember everything.
It's the way she said it though. She said, what's going on today? How are you? How's your day going? No disrespect. And I'm like, huh? Oh, God damn.
When he said this thing comes from Yonkers, it really did. It came from way back.
When she hit you by the nuts, she hit you, she take you by your whole situation, everything that's down there.
She didn't even, at least to me, so I'm talking to Dell afterwards, and I was like, I don't even think she checked the rest of my hips. I was like, I don't even think she checked nowhere where I could have actually had it. Fang, here's what it was like. You know when you see the crane in the arcade? All right, it was the crane in reverse because she went underneath. She won the stuffed animal, and she yanked, and everybody went through the same experience. Comedians talked about it on stage, and we're not exaggerating.
Man, I swear,
it's a
when
great
she
time
hit
at
you
festivals.
with it make you scream some shit that you don't like. As soon as she hit me with that shit, Hadouken, like I was on some shit. I thought I was right. You were like, oh, I thought I died. Like,
yeah.
This bitch,
But it didn't feel good at all. It
and then to top it all off, she looked like Wheezy F Baby. Like she looked like Snoop from the Wire. Like I swear to God, she had a bulletproof vest on. She looked like she hang with 50. Like I'm not lying. Like this girl,
she looks like one of the frontliners.
She had the braids that parted down the middle and to the side. Everything was braided to the side. You know, that's a thug. That's a thug joint right there.
Yeah. I know who you talking about too.
That's crazy.
Well, you know, we'll keep the names, whatever. But I don't even know. And that's the thing. All that happened. I didn't even know her name. It was nuts.
And I looked at it, I'm like, this a dude?
But the greatest thing was,
come back to myself like it is a girl.
Right.
It's a girl. It's a girl. Thank God it's a girl. But motherfucker, I feel like she did it and then was like, all right, go to the club, and she pulled her pants up.
She did.
Like
she
what
did.
the fuck, yo?
But she did say no disrespect to every, you know, no disrespect. I was like, oh, none taken.
Worst ever. I never didn't. And you know how when you leave out and you like, go smoke a cigarette and you come back in. Usually the guard be like, yeah, you good, go ahead. I seen you already.
No,
you gotta do this shit all over again.
And the reality is, we could have went to the trunk. We could have hid something at the place next door. Who knows?
All I know is I remember us going outside.
She deserves a raise.
We went outside to smoke. Yeah. And when we finished smoking, Mike looked at me and said, you going back in? We both shook our head no at the same damn time. Like, I'm not getting fondled again like this.
I'd rather go through the TSA a couple times than do that anymore.
Yeah, I would do this shit all day. Like,
even that was the most enhanced pat down I've ever gone through in my life.
That shit crazy.
So overall, so it was a great weekend.
That's my shot.
No, this mine. Right?
Oh, didn't you get a shot?
My
oh my goodness, Nard, let's get you a shot.
This nigga on
so
air.
We haven't even taken one yet.
What's
up? Well, this one's mine. I got you a cup.
I was hoping for a shot at Apple.
Well, I know you guys
want to step right in front of the camera.
You really want to
come around?
Yeah, why don't you come around back here, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome Nard back to the show.
Yeah, Nard is already. Give it up for Nard.
I forgot we even do Nard claps. It's a Nardy clap. All right, you say when. 2, 3.
All right, that's it.
All right,
man.
there you go.
You trying to get me drunk?
No, I'm just trying to get you back in your seat. You know, so you're nice and comfy. You got your. I didn't mean it like that, but you know, like you're comfy.
You gotta get him a nice chair, nice side chair drink.
Oh yeah, so let's not forget.
Yeah,
The show's brought to you by the letters E and J.
Yeah, we're gonna get Nard chair from IKEA.
Yeah, we should get him a whole hut, and we can just check in with him.
Little IKEA chair for him and Fang and shit. Luxury seats in the back. You know what I'm saying? Give it a
luxury IKEA. Yo, no. See, when you get older and you start buying furniture and you go in other people's houses, like it's almost like that Fight Club nod where you're like, IKEA. Yeah, I got that same bookshelf in my, you know.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. Well, when you walk in somebody's house and you look at something, you like, IKEA?
Yep.
You got that? I got the same job. That's the fuck out
it's
of
almost
here.
like you're gelling.
Shit about to break in a couple of days.
Doesn't matter though. You just go back to IKEA and get another one for $60. There's nothing over, you know. Most of the stuff I get's usually cheap. So look, we have these shots. We poured them. Should we take them?
Yeah, I mean,
All right.
Good weekend.
It was a great weekend.
Start of a new week. I mean,
yeah. Reason why we're sponsored by E and Excuse me. That one kind of grabbed you by the
man.
Everything.
I think shots is like 1-2.
All right, so this is the incentive to make sure that the guests answer all the questions because you don't want to do this to yourself.
Shit.
Where do you think? XO. I mean, I know like the actual history
like
of alcohol.
Hugs and kisses or some shit like that.
This is gross.
That's what XO mean, right?
Oh yeah,
hugs and kisses, right?
I would never want a hug or a kiss like this.
E and J hug and kisses, like this is yeah. I know what E and J trying to do with that shit right there. Get you some hugs and kisses. She trying to get your ass.
It says E and J XO is charcoal filtered, like we're doing a commercial here, to create the ultimate expression of smoothness. Does that feel smooth to you?
I mean, yeah and no, because you probably didn't pour the shot the right way.
I probably didn't. I was counting.
Yeah,
we know that.
It probably. Yeah. By the time we get to the comedy joint, it's gonna be light us out.
That's why I don't think I could.
Comedy joint. Give it up for the comedy.
Yeah, give it up to the comedy joint. We got a comedy joint button here.
I got robbed, so my buttons was yeah.
Let's talk about this, yo. So this happened. Dell got robbed for his gold of like your gold vault, basically.
Yeah.
Not basically.
All my material of my comedies for the last 4 years has been stolen from me.
So somebody opened up your car door and they got into your truck.
Yeah,
they got in.
I was at work and I don't know. Like, someone was saying, "Yo, go check on the car. Go check on the car." So I went and checked on the car on my little smoke break or whatever. So when I walked to the car, shit was just open. I said, "Oh man!" And I went in that joint. The only thing was gone was my book bag. and it had my comedy books in there, and my other earbuds, but that was it. And some Tums. Nigga be having heartburn.
And some Tums?
Yeah.
For when you drink this stuff?
Yeah. So nigga, if I see you walking down the street with a red book bag, and you better took the comedy joint buttons off, cause boy, it's a giveaway. I mean, on your ass.
So so he had his joke book, and we were talking about this. I was like, it'd be great if we saw this guy in a couple months, but like on stage with all your material. Like,
kill him.
I know you would.
Kill him. He's done.
I know you would, but that would be the best way to catch somebody like that.
Been writing in his book for 4 years, yo.
And it's gone.
4 years. Like, same book.
And I've got to imagine how disappointed he was, too, when he opened the bag and was like, what is that?
Yeah. I had, you know what was crazy about it? I had the Henny box that the Henny come in the liquor bag. It was still all in together, like it was a bottle of liquor in there.
And he didn't.
So
take
he
that?
probably seen the wine and spirits bag, was like, oh shit.
Grabbed the bag. Okay,
just
it was in the bag.
took the whole damn book bag. But then when he got it, I threw the bottle in the trash and hair. So,
well, I'm sorry that happened to you.
It's all right. It's cool.
All
Just gotta get a new book bag and a new book. Start around it. It was my Spider-Man book too.
Yep.
And I had a Spider-Man book before meeting Mr. Mike Salvi.
That's right.
And
I'm a big Spider-Man fan, and I have the best joke in the world about Spider-Man. Can't beat it. So he showed me the book actually 2 nights before it got stolen, right?
Yep.
2-3 nights before it got stolen. He pulled the book out of his bag and he was like, "Yo, thought you would like this." Guess somebody else liked it a whole lot more.
Beyond the world's smallest violin.
All right. That's where we'll put the violins and play like sad music for you. All right. Well, on a happy note, you want to move on a little bit?
I think we should talk about like
some stuff,
the sad stuff before the happy stuff, because if we talk about my book being sad, then go to happy, and then go back to sad.
All right, so you want to stay on sad?
Damn, yeah. So,
well,
you know, I'm about to bring up on a sad note, which is
sure.
really, really sad. I'm quite sure everybody's seen it now. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's that the little girl that got hit by the car when they started shooting.
Yeah,
I don't know if
6-year-old got, and I don't want to show the video, and I hate to even say like go look for it, but it's this little girl got like. So we look for videos all the time, and one of the things that we follow, which Philly 911 on Instagram, is quite a page. All right, you got to be, I got lost on there in that rabbit hole of when you sent me the one video. It's just crazy stories that happened, but one of the stories that popped up
is show how bad Philly really is.
Well, it definitely shows its ugly side, and we'll get to how it's a better, whatever. But yeah, it was ugly. So this little girl got hit by a car from some guy who was fleeing. He was fleeing a shooting, right?
Right. They had to be shooting. They were shooting on the corner.
Yeah, you heard that in the video. And
little girl ran out, tried to get home, but I guess it was that shooting, and then she like, oh, I gotta get home, and she ran out in the street, and the car that was shooting was speeding down that same street that she was trying to run across. It hit her. Something crazy.
Yep. Sent her flying too. Yeah. Sad part was when, that part, that's probably the saddest part. But then when you see the video of the two people who finally like saw it and reacted, the ones that were like right in front, because they didn't see it happen at first, and then they realized like that scream, that stuff's horrible, man.
Yo. I want to know if that person stopped. Like, I really want to know like the rest of the story. Like, the little girl's good, thank God.
Yeah,
I mean, give it up for the little girl for being good. I'm happy she's all right, safe, and having a good recovery. And thank God that God was with her. But I want to know about the dude. Like, damn, all right, I know you was shooting and you was trying to get away, but you just hit a baby, bro. Like, did you stop? Like,
so how bad? So I mean, if he gets caught and sent away, I mean, how bad do you think he gets beat down just for that when he gets there? Is that like the first day?
See, I don't know, like, because you got to think about it. Like, he was shooting at a scene and he was trying to get away.
Right.
Like, he didn't know, like, the little girl was about to run the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't intentionally go to run this child over. So I'm not really, like, it's a shame that it happened, but it's more fucked up that this dude was shooting to the point that he had to drive off like that and not really give a fuck.
Yeah, people don't really, I don't think that people really think shooting's out.
He could show that he do give a fuck. But if he stopped, you get what I'm saying? Sure. If he turned himself in or whatever the case may be. But you do know you hit a little baby girl. Like, damn near killed this baby. Like, oh, I can't. There was a shooting before a couple months ago, like during the summer. And they were shooting, and a kid got hit. I believe I'm not sure if the little baby died or not, but I know baby got shot, and the 2 dudes. Well, it was 3 dudes shooting, 4 I think, but they all turned themselves in because the little kid got shot, and the first motherfucker who turned himself in wasn't even his bullet that hit the kid. You know what I'm saying? It's just he said I don't want that living on my conscience, and that's how I think. Like, damn, if this nigga just ran over some little girl. Like, bro, you gonna sleep good at night now? Like,
I don't know. I mean, I'd be curious to find out what happened. But yeah, either way, I mean, it's gonna eat you up eventually. Yo. Like you're gonna break.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would hope. I don't know. Maybe that's just me hoping that like there's still some good in people.
I'm just happy little girls are. Yeah. They do got a GoFundMe page.
Yeah, we can put a link
for the baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So. Go Salvi show definitely will send something from the GoFundMe. Once we find it, I gotta find it, or you gotta find it, or Fang, you find it.
It can't be that hard to find. We'll find it.
Y'all know I'm not really good at finding shit, so y'all handle that.
Well, so all right, yeah. Moving at least like climbing out of the swamps of sadness now a little. Some real shit you wanted to talk about.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's where I thought we were going.
Come
on. All right, so Dell called me over the weekend. He was like, look, actually, no, it was when I got to your house on Saturday. And he said, look, I want to talk about something.
Yeah.
But when I bring it up, but you got it, like, you can't hold back. And I'm not going to either. But, like, if we're going to bring certain things up, like, I'm like, of course. Why?
All right, my question is, what's beef?
Yeah.
Like, beef is when 2 people are like battling each other with like diss lyrics, or a football team 2 football teams that don't like each other and they got real like heat with each other, whatever. Right. Like, you need like 2 people to beef, right? Like, you need 2 parties. You can't beef by yourself, can you? No,
you can. Yeah, there's like that angry
unless you
person
beefing with yourself. Like I don't know, but you need that other person to beef with. If I'm beefing with you, like, you need something for me to say back so you could you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you have beef with somebody and that somebody ain't saying nothing at all, what's the point? It's not really beef, right? It's not, right?
Well, it might still be. There might still be something underlying, but I think it's an approach.
All right.
So
this is what
let's talk about where. Yeah.
I just been like really like fucked up because somebody got beef with me, and I don't have beef with the person. So
is it really beef?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
it's to the point where you taking small shots at me for no reason, and I'm not saying nothing back, and you still continue to just pick and pick and pick and pick for what?
Because they're waiting
when
for
you
that
could
moment.
just call my phone because we've been cool enough. Now, all right, fuck it. Listen, this is what they say in like wrestling when you like break kayfabe. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a shoot interview and shit like that.
Okay.
The brother know who I'm talking to because he stay on my Instagram. I don't block people. I don't believe in blocking nobody because you're just gonna make a fake page to still see what I'm doing. You can watch me all day, all night. Bro, I've been chilling with you for since like 2013 or some shit like that. I think my son was in like a 3rd grade. My son is in 10th grade now. So I don't like to hear, oh, this nigga trying to dress like me. He want all the bitches I got. No, I don't. And I don't want to look like you or have no type of swagger like you. This is not a joke. I'm not playing around, whatever the case may be. You cool in your world and I'm cool in mine. You just still want to take shots for no reason. You and your little chick that you with now, happy birthday, boo. It's not that deep. I never wanted to break y'all up. I never wanted to see y'all apart. And I never, believe me, look at my eyes. I took my glasses off just for you two. I never wanted you. I don't want you. The stories that me and this brother tell each other, why would I want you? It don't make sense. It just doesn't. Like, you know what you do because he told me what you do. So why would I want you? Stop it. I look at it now like I got a platform. I can say what I need to say. I need to do it. I don't need to make little Instagram posts because you finally want to put a picture up together now. That don't make sense. You should have been putting up pictures together. Everyone would have knew y'all together.
This is deep.
Now y'all in love?
Okay.
I never sent nobody to nobody's house to go fight nobody because I am 36 years old. 36, not 26, not 16. I got a 15-year-old kid that's in 10th grade. I just had a baby girl that's about to turn 1 next month. Why the fuck do I want to send somebody to their house? When you got kids of your own and you got kids, I'm talking to two Pacific people, man. Get your life together. Do what you need to do. Keep your shit in order because I'm keeping mine in order. I got a radio show. I'm doing comedy. I'm doing skits with this guy sitting right next to me and the nigga that's running cameras. I got a lot of shit going on. My nigga, I'm going to end it here. If I wanted to be anything like you, even somewhat remotely like you, I would be out here trying to rap. I don't rap. I tell jokes. Some shit I'm trying to do. Some shit I want to do. Some shit I'm never going to stop doing. You go pick up the mic now. You go get a podcast. You go do a show because I'm about to start telling a whole lot of comedy shows and doing a whole lot of comedy shows and writing more than whatever than I ever wrote before about a lot of shit that's up in here that I need to deliver to the world. They gonna get it. You just continue to watch my stories and watch my Instagram like y'all do. I'm entertaining you and everybody else. I'm Dell Gold, and this is Just Talking with Dell Gold and Mike Salvi, and that was just the pipe bomb that I needed. I'm sorry, Kev. I needed to do it, brother.
It's all good. Give it up for Delco. You getting it off his chest. Even if it's just me clapping and the sound effect claps that we put in. How do you feel?
I'm good.
I feel like you got it out.
Man,
and I'm not like trying to be funny. Like, oh, do you feel better now that you got it out? But I mean, honestly, like,
I just want to know. I just want people to know. I'm never the person that's going to come for you. I always want to help build. I always want to help, and especially if we on the same damn team. And
see, that was,
all I know is words that I say always get twisted. So twist whatever you want. Because now you heard it come straight from my mouth. It'll be on Instagram, it'll be on YouTube, it'll be on NGTV, whatever the fuck. I don't care. But you heard it. Now you heard me. And bruh, if you believe what Shorty telling you, come holler at me because I got all the text messages, all the screenshots in my phone like how Shorties do. I saved all that shit in my phone. Come holler at me. Come see him. I don't got no reason to hide nothing from you. You the same brother that I've been chilling with when you ain't have shit to now that you got shit. Remember when your work sneakers was your going out sneakers? Remember? I remember. Come on, bro. Stop. We ain't gonna trip. Some shit I might say, some words I might continue to keep saying, you just gonna wanna fight. And believe me, I'm not gonna fight you because it ain't no point. There's no reason to.
There never is. I mean, I've been through
other shit to work on, man.
No, and that's when you
check
said
out
that.
Sylvester and Dukes.
That's right.
Been writing my ass off for that joint too. Check it out.
When you have so much going on, it's really tough to get pulled away from it by stuff like that. Although those things come up, you know. I mean, obviously that was a very specific thing for you in your life.
Hey, no, you gotta put the joint under the door, bro. I had rolled this joint because I knew it was gonna get like that, man. I knew it was gonna get here with me.
Wait, you want to light a black and mild over there?
No, this is the L. This is weed. This shit right here. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
I'm sorry too, Nar, because I know what you're saying in your head, bro. But it had to be done, bro. It had to. Leave me alone. Like this, leave me. When I say I'm the best in the world, I'm talking about my world. I'm not talking about Mike Salvi's world. I'm not talking about Fang's world. I'm not talking about Nar's world. I'm talking about my world. Whatever I got going on, whatever's behind me, my mom, my daughter, my son, my wife, all that shit. Like everybody that's behind me. Anybody that fucks with me, supports me, rocks with me, I rock with you. And so that's what I do this for. This is my world. This is what I got to keep doing. Don't worry about somebody else, chick that been sucking their dick all types of ways and shit like that. And you telling me that I want this shorty now? You think I want to kiss this bitch? You crazy. Yeah, this dick all types of forms of fashions and materials and get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, no amount of toothpaste.
Come on, man. Then you telling me I wanna. Now you gonna sit here and tell motherfuckers a lie. Oh, I wanna be like you. How the fuck and why the fuck would I wanna be like you? Why would I? It's never. You can't even tell me or look at me and be like, oh, Dell wanna be. If anybody, I wanna be like a wrestler. Or I want to be like a football player or some shit.
Dell loves wrestling.
I love wrestling. The best in the world is CM Punk. I stole that from him.
He does. Yeah.
The Dipset
CM
Eagle
Punk of comedy.
is Camerons. I stole that from Cam. I steal from rappers and wrestlers. Like that's what I steal from.
He has no problem.
I don't want to steal from some other nigga that's living in Philly with me. Like what? Like, we both ain't got shit. Like what the fuck? I didn't even get a PUA. I ain't get no PUA the right way or the wrong way. I ain't get no stimulus check or none of that shit. Everything I had to do was from the muscle. I worked my ass off from the muscle. Hustle, work, hustle, work. And you telling me I want to be like you. I'm doing all this to be like another nigga? Come on, man. It's fucking pathetic at this point. And then you get on the drum, yeah, man. Happy birthday, boom. They said they was going to tear us apart and break us up. No, No.
So don't give him any more time or attention at all.
No, not the light. As soon as the L's lit,
yeah,
I'm done.
Okay.
All right, look.
Light it. Good, you're done.
All right.
Enjoy your black and mild.
Why you keep calling my fucking weed black and mild? Oh, I think we're going to get in trouble.
No, I don't know. Because it's a black and mild, and you keep pretending like it's weed.
Whatever.
You don't.
Oh, Mike.
Maybe it really is.
I knew that shit was going to happen. I knew you gotta cut that out.
I'm not cutting none of that out.
Yo, it's these fucking stools.
This
they
podcast
shaky
is brought
as
to you
shit.
by the letters E and J and M and J.
It's the stools. They shaky as shit, bro. Mm-hmm. Like,
you know what? You see, that's where this crap gets you, though. I don't mean you. I just mean it gets you there in general. Mm-hmm. There's no reason to pay attention to any of this stuff.
It's hate beef.
I know
beef
you do.
You need another person to have beef with,
but
you need another person to still make you. Because you need to say something that I need to say something.
Yeah,
to
but
make
there's
you
still a problem. Forget beef. That's a silly word. It always makes me laugh. There's still a problem, and that person still has a problem with you, and they're still gonna take jabs no matter how much you ignore them. It's happened to me a billion times. You and I had, there's a billion people we could talk about, but
pointless, man.
It's pointless.
That's the whole message from me delivering to those folks.
Sure,
it's pointless.
Because they keep watching you, and you want to finally give them
listen, you know what happened? You know what happened? A situation happened, and when the situation happens, I didn't entertain it. I said, Mike, let's start doing Sylvester and Dukes. Mm-hmm. I said, we need a cameraman. We got film.
Yeah.
So I just started doing other shit now, like, hey. Whatever.
And that's why it's so hard to get distracted by this type of shit. And I don't know. I feel like sometimes I wonder, is it like arrogance or is it whatever? But I just feel like I'm on this completely different level than most people because I'm always focused on something else. I'm not thinking about the latest whatever. Like, I just happened to put the Eagles game on yesterday because I knew it would been like, everybody was watching or whatever.
Give
I watched
for
for
Mike
5
Salvi
minutes.
watching football.
For 10 seconds, right? It's fly, Eagles fly, right?
49ers did y'all dirty.
They did them dirty. Well, I turned it off after there was one part. I forget when it was, but there was just one point where the Niners had the ball at the end zone, and it was just like first down after first down after first down, and it's like watching a comedian bomb. I'm like, I can't do this. I gotta go outside and smoke. No. I can't watch this happen to this poor guy. So yeah.
Give it up for my Patriots for a big win yesterday. Mac Jones, holla at him, man.
Okay. Yeah, you're a big Patriots fan too.
Yes, I'm still a Patriots fan. Yes. Tom Brady's still my guy though.
Yeah. So I guess it did pull us away from it. But I'm getting like, I don't pay attention to any little distractions that are going on or who's doing what. I mean, we made a decision to do a show. We made a decision to do another show too. And like, I was running a Ha for Hire and us. We were all running a mic for a while, and a lot of people were asking me what happened. It's gone. Yeah. It's just gone. Venue we were using is just gone. It's not there anymore. Like we decided to pick up and pull the plug. Mm-hmm. Call it creative differences, call it whatever. The fact of the matter is it doesn't matter what happened.
Because when it's not going to be fixed.
I could sit here and spend hours and hours explaining what happened, why the relationship went the way that it did, and at the end of the conversation, the L's going to be over, and we're still going to walk into the new comedy club we're about to walk into as I'm telling you this story. So why don't you tell me a little bit about your set that night and how it's going to go? Like, let's talk about something more important. I'm just like in this like made up situation. So Yeah, we don't have the club no more, but we will. We have a better spot lined up, and we're gonna launch it the right way. And when we do, everybody will be excited about it. Just like they were before. People
plan, the blueprint, the structure, all that's being.
We met with all the right
talked
people.
about. Oh man, and, like I told Mike, I said the only thing that's going to kill us is us. Yeah. Like it's the only thing that's going to kill us is us.
And part of that is giving into these, and it's fine. I'm glad you got all that out or whatever. But and for you personally, I hope that's like it's over for you because I
mean it's never started. It never was nothing.
Yeah, but you spent some time talking about it because it was on your mind. So, but I'm just saying. So now that it's past you, and now that it's like you got something else to work on, you got something else to focus on. Same with me. I know that there's people that are watching that I don't have the best relationship because of whatever happened.
I hate when people act like you hard to find.
What's that?
I hate when people act like you're hard to find or hard to talk to. Yeah, if you live as a nigga, I live around the corner. Like, come on, bro. Like, come talk to me. We had all. Like I said, if I've been chilling with you since my son was on like second or third or fourth grade or some shit like that, and now he's in the fucking 10th.
Well, yeah.
Brother, come on, brother.
I get that for sure. If they really wanted to see you, they come around.
Yeah, we watched our kids, each other kids grow up, bro. Like, come on, man. So you telling me I've never been dirty in my life, like never. If you are my friend and I am your friend and I have your back, even when you're wrong, I'm going to tell you I will fight this shit on with you. But as soon as we win this battle, I'm gonna let you know on the walk home or the ride home or whatever. You was wrong. Mm-hmm. You fucking wrong. Mm-hmm. Just man up, be a man. I don't have no reason to come to you to talk to a issue that you have with me. You get what I'm saying? If you have an issue with me, come to me. Does anybody, you know what I got an issue with? All my followers on Instagram. I got an issue with all of them motherfuckers. You know why? Because when I post, subscribed to the channel? That too. But when I post something in the story and I be like, there was a video earlier on Gold Salvi page where I posted and then it's reposted on my page and I said, what do y'all think? Is this joint out of pocket? Yes or no? Now it's like 39 people that seen the video, but you can't just say yes or no. Like, that's my issue with you. You see, it's a question. All you gotta do is tap the little video. You watch the video.
Where do you think that comes from? Because I know I've gone through it in my life too. But like, do you think that really comes from like you're too cool to participate, but like you want to watch?
That's what I be believing.
Yeah.
Like,
we're at this point
and
now.
And then you watch the video too. Like you watch.
Yeah. We're at this point, like interact. I want to, I want to hear what people have to say. Like, the only place I don't interact back with is Facebook because I just anymore. I just kind of use that as like a dump for like, Facebook. Here we did this, we're doing that, but I don't keep in touch with anything on there. I go on, I post it, and that's it. But yeah, other than that, like I want to interact. I love seeing all that stuff happen. Mike Young, shout out to Mike Young, had a lot to say about Nard. Yo, you're funnier than you may think you realize, man, because you're funny as shit. You really are, and we're getting a lot of good feedback about you. People are like, yo, Nard, funny as shit on the low. And it's true. I love seeing stuff like that. Because when Mike Young pointed that out, I was like, that whole interaction, I'm going through it. I'm like, yeah, he was. And then, like, to
but
keep
a lot of people say that shit about Nard, though. Mike Young, Tariq Malik,
anybody that
fucking Frank Nebelit, like, all these motherfuckers, and they always ask me, you want to get on stage? You want to get on stage? No, I'm like, no, man. But, so, I wasn't the only person that told Nard, you should get into writing. You should get into writing. Like, nigga.
It's always a quiet person. Like, it's always that quiet one that's sitting in the back. Like, all his stuff, like, all the funny of it, to me, the funniest videos last week were
Nard,
all the stuff he said.
I love Nard. That's my fucking family. That's my cousin. How could you not? All day, every day. I will do anything for this nigga. But if you don't see by now that you're supposed to be in the entertainment world, then you must have bumped your rocker somewhere, bro. And it's crazy because we both Geminis. Our birthdays both in the same week.
Oh, okay.
Like, I know this brother. I know him. I know, like, bro. Like, he had my son, watching my son for me when my son was like 2. Like 2, 3 years old, bro. Like, he been watching my young boy grow up. Like, so I know what he can do. Like, if I say something funny and I think this shit is funny and it's not funny, he ain't gonna laugh. So it's 2 people that I know that I can depend on, like, really keeping my jokes and shit funny and will be real with me about it is my mom and fucking Nard. Mm-hmm. They both would be like, nah, that ain't it. I can't. Nah. That
he's old. Yeah.
When the motherfucker use all the real words, like no, that don't even use that when they ain't there. Then motherfucker like, but no, be like, no, that is not it. When a motherfucker say all the real words in that, he's like, all right, bro, all right, yeah, you right. I ain't gonna use that, John. Fuck it.
When you have see, all right, this is a perfect example of the opposite of what a shitty relationship is. And if you can find somebody to talk to like that, I mean, why not, like, if you have a relationship with someone, why not just practice that and try that with like any other random stranger? Like, kind of be the same way you are across the board with everybody. And what you'll notice is that it's a lot easier, and that's why I think a lot of that beef shit happens is because people let shit get in their way. They let shit get in their head. He must have thought this, and I didn't. Whatever.
It's all Gucci with me. I got what I need. I mean, my brother will be home soon, so when it comes down to all the extra shit, social and like social media and conversation wise, business, like the outsides of the business world and shit of the comedy, whatever, I let him talk. Then like writing and merchandising, I got Nard. Nard is fucking heavy with fashion and other shit. So I don't know why. It's like, I guess the nigga just waiting on me, and we both riding this wave together of building our success. So
we'll find a spot for him. Yeah. All right, let's move into something. Because a couple joints that are.
Give it up for Nard having one shoe off. This nigga feet always hurting. This nigga feet, This is the 1 foot though. It's just the 1 foot.
Every week we talk about something that we send each other something, whether it's a trending video or sure.
Whenever me and Narby play fight, I'll be stepping on his bad foot.
Why do you?
He be on some shit. We be talking shit like no bullshit. I'm like, man, shut the fuck up. He like, well, what? We just playing around though. Yeah. Like, man, you's a bitch ass nigga. Man, you's a bitch ass nigga.
And then you step on his bad foot.
We throw our hands up at each other and shit. I step right on his foot.
You're a foot and a half taller than him, and you step on his foot?
Listen, my foot big. Yeah,
right? Your foot's big. You're a giant.
Listen, and I don't want nobody thinking it'd be like feet to feet because it do. That's my man. Like, that's my cousin. I don't give a fuck if it's shoes or regular foot. You know what I'm saying? Foot be right on his foot, and I don't move my foot, Mike. I just keep my foot on his foot, like, yeah, pussy, yeah. But he's like, get off my, That's fucking. Like, he got the You think Damon Wayans got the fucking boot? This nigga foot is crazy. This nigga crazy. You know the Wicca Wayne head? Remember the joint? This nigga, this is my man. Hey, I be fucking Nard foot up. But when he play basketball, you can't even tell this nigga got bad foot. Now, I swear to God, all over the place.
Were you like Yoda?
Then as soon as the game over, his sneakers be like, motherfucker. The sneakers,
fuck shit up.
Listen, the way he be running in his sneakers, bro. When he take his sneakers off, his sneakers be like, fuck you. Like, real shit. His sneakers don't bang with him. Oh, now you want to walk again. Like, this nigga, look, my bad, I'm sorry. That was just a Nard moment to let y'all know who Nard is and shit. Nard, my man, yo. All right. Give it up for Nard, man.
Nord class for Nard. I can't help it. Look out the window, man. I know they can't see it, but I don't really give a shit. The moon has been rising, and it looks cool as shit. It's big. It's orange. It looks neat. Anyway.
Fang probably do some shit by take a picture of the moon.
He probably will.
And put it in the joint.
He will.
Because that's how decent Fang is, yo.
Way
Shout out to Fang, man. Give it up for Fang one time, man.
Give it up for Fang. Yeah. So we do a segment. We do a couple segments on here. But we just been letting some things loose. But I definitely want to address a couple of these. We always send each other these videos. I never know which camera to look at, so I'm just gonna look. It doesn't fucking matter. You're listening. I just look.
Somehow they'll catch you.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Right. It's supposed to be just talking with me and you. I should be looking at you, right? So a couple of things that I saw that. Oh, by the way, this is our segment. This joint out of pocket, because
this joint is
completely out of pocket.
Some shit we give to you on the Gold Salvi show during the
Philly has so much slang. So Philly has John. Out of pocket. You know what else I found out too is when you text somebody back ARD or RD like Fang did to me. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You look. That's a Philly thing.
Art is ARD. Yeah. And what is RD? Art.
That's how it sounds when you say it. You're like, all right.
I don't really like writing that joke because that's what girls say. Girls be like, or. They do Ori.
Yeah,
I
Ori.
swear to God, and I think that's what ARD is. Ori.
Okay. I always read it as Arden. Like
I
it's
don't,
a
wanna,
shit, like
I
it's
don't
an
like doing
abbreviation
that.
for Arden.
I don't like doing that in K.
K never.
The K
my
by
dad
itself.
does K. But
K.
my dad is what years is? My
Yo.
dad is 70 something, and he texts back. He'll type K. And shout out to my dad. Nori claps for my dad. My dad's nuts because he doesn't realize what he does. Like my dad does so much offensive shit, but he has no idea. But yeah, he'll text you back K. If he buys something, he throws the money on the counter. Like he doesn't hand it to the cashier, and I'm like, "Boy, you can't do that. Like you gotta like hand it to him. It's like a respectful thing."
Though. Now he good. He good.
No, this was way before COVID was
know,
even a
but I'm
thing.
saying
Yeah.
now
He
today,
can. Yeah.
He like COVID.
Yeah. So yeah, my pop is a trip. Anyway, this joint out of pocket. Philly has a lot of stuff that we coined phrases, and Arden was one of, or Arden is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
This joint I saw, it just cracked me up because the video itself wasn't that hysterical, but it's what it says here. It says, "Drunk Kevin's getting kicked out of a restaurant. Karen tried to intervene, but the guard's hands were rated E for everyone." I wish I wrote some shit like that. That's just too good that these hands are rated E for everyone. I hate you. You ever hear stuff like that? You're like, damn, I would have thought of that.
His hands is for everybody. Don't fuck with
They
him.
are.
He gonna put you right down.
So to me, that was just funny. This one is, let's do this one real quick because this was just kind of, this reminded me of Fang. All right. And this is Batman shopping with a sideways shopping cart. That's good.
Batman strong as
Batman
shit
is
in
strong
the
as shit.
supermarket though. Like
Hell yeah.
Like listen.
Look at him just walking
Like-
up, just grabbing whatever. He's grabbing like
You know what I
Reese's
was
by
thinking though when he
handful,
walked in
throwing
though?
them.
This is what I thought. He had to walk in the supermarket.
Yeah, sure.
So when he walked
As
in the
Batman.
supermarket and somebody seen him and then they probably said, "Oh my God!" And then they probably didn't get it out. He probably said, "I am Batman."
He probably
You know
did.
what I'm
They
saying?
didn't even have. Yeah, they didn't have a chance.
He didn't have to say nothing like this. I am Batman. and
But
I'm
the
coming
way
to
he's
food
holding
shop.
the shopping cart, like we
Food
push
shop.
it, he's holding it sideways.
Yo,
and
he's
just
holding it
throwing
sideways
stuff
and
in
throwing
there.
stuff in like it's a suitcase.
Yeah.
Like
That's
what
wild.
the fuck? Like, oh. And he's dressed up like this
Like,
is not
full-blown
Halloween.
Dark Knight. Yeah,
And
this
some
is-
shit like this is a full blown like I would
Walking
like
through-
you know I would love to ask him the question.
Walking through
like,
Aldi.
Like, yo, bro, who would you choose? Iron Man or Batman? Like he probably socked the shit out of me.
He'd throw that shopping cart right at your face.
He probably fuck Iron Man. Yo, just sock the shit out of me. Ask me no stupid shit like that. Who is this guy?
So maybe we can spend a little bit of time on this when we ask Fang these questions. But I will say that I looked up. I didn't read the whole series, but the Batman Who Laughs. Woo! That's a wild story. I'm this close to really going back on.
Look, now you didn't. Guess
See?
what I
Knock Freddie over.
guess
That's
what
how
I
close
guess
am
and
to
guess what I didn't do.
changing my answer. What?
I didn't go get that comic book because I don't care.
Well, I did.
Because Iron
Okay?
Man, because you know when you
'Cause I
put that
care.
when you went and found out about that, I found out about some new Iron Man shit. You know what I'm
What
saying?
did you find out?
Go ahead, pick your Freddy.
You
or whatever.
didn't find out nothing.
I did so.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Say it now. I don't care about Freddie. Got you.
You don't
Fang!
got. Wait, tell him the fuck out. You
It's
chose
convertible.
Iron Man
I did
from the
choose
rip.
Iron Man
You
because
can't
of the suit.
You can't recant
That's
on your
banging
fucking.
shit.
No, bro. No.
I'm not
no,
trying.
No.
Listen,
no.
maybe I am. It's my show. It's half my show. I can do that. Maybe we have to find like a.
Tony Stark is that fucking boy, yo. Any
Anyway.
way you put it, like you going listen. Just think about it. If you Iron Man homie, he fuck around and make you a suit.
He does.
Like real rap. Batman is
kinda
not.
does the
You know
same
what
thing.
Batman gonna do?
Make you a Robin.
Make you a Robin. That's exactly what he gonna do.
Yo, I can't. I
Yo.
can't wait
This-
till
this-
you
this
watch
Batman.
Titans.
This Batman right here. Hey, where you said you from? Philly. Look. Hey, where you say you from? Philadelphia. I'm like, yeah, Batman. Why? What's up?
Well, now you're Robin.
Listen. Yeah, Batman. Why? What's up? You're really cool. Right. This is how the conversation. How would you like to become a Robin? You know what I'll say to him? Nope, already got an Iron Man suit. Sorry, fuck Iron Man. That's all you gonna do.
Okay.
That's all. No, got me an Iron Man suit, bro. Like if you Tony Stark's homie, he fuck around make you an Iron Man suit.
But Batman.
Nigga go to punch me and break all his fucking whole hand.
Did you see how Batman was holding that shopping
You
cart?
can still punch Batman in the face,
You can.
and you can put him down.
No,
He-
better yet, let me say this again.
He
You
got a
can't.
metal
Because if you
helmet
get
on his
close
head.
enough to punch him, you're not going to get close enough to be able to punch Batman in the face. Because if you close that distance, it's a wrap.
so
Have you
Joker
ever
never
seen
punched Batman in
Batman
the face.
I don't. Maybe
Two-Face never punched Batman. All right, come on, let's go on with the show.
Anyway.
Come on with the video, man. This some bullshit. Now he don't get punched in the face.
I don't even want to talk about this shit.
Come on, I just seen Batman get put down. Ha! You know what I mean? Robin, help. Yo.
I know. All right, so let's watch this last thing because this is ridiculous. Like
I'm leaving.
I didn't really like. I can't believe this happened. I can, but I can't. Because when there's people that are out here yelling at you for not wearing masks or go get your vaccine or go do whatever and go get healthy and stop coughing on me, and then there's people like this that jump in the sewer and go swimming. That's a family. There's the son, there's the pop, there's the mom.
I ain't gonna hold you. I would look at the mom, but
Well, of course you did, because it's but like she has a bathing suit and she's on what, Erie Ave? Where's she at? 6th and Erie? And she just jumped. The water. Why is the water up so high?
Crazy? I'm so glad I did not see this because you know why? You want to really know why? I would have been in this video because I would have got out my car.
You wouldn't have been in the water.
No, I would have got out my car and like, well, what are y'all doing? Because I know people would have been recording this.
Oh, okay.
So I would have been the nigga that be like, yo, what is y'all doing? Like, I would have caught some buzz.
So that you could be there. All right, that's strategic.
That's smart.
You know that's really smart.
Next time I see some shit like that, boy, it's crazy. And I don't.
But I would, if I was to do that, and let me just say this to you as your friend, if you ever are in that situation, please stand on the other side of that barrier because you don't want to get within like splash.
No, motherfucker, I'm standing right up in that area right there. You crazy.
Sewer water
you crazy.
That shouldn't be up to manhole level.
You absolutely right. And they shouldn't be body diving,
the
body
reason why
sinking
we're not
their
supposed
bodies.
to stand within 6 feet of each other is because that's how far water can travel on its own. But
I want to know why the sun
splash.
The sun looked like he let it off. Like
he did. The sun was like actually,
look,
you know what? If I look at it now,
that's a boy.
Well, he went first, but he doesn't look like he was prepped at all. First of all, he's wearing pants. He's still got his shoes on.
The only why I'm saying that because he got a polo shirt on, some jeans.
Right, a nice like
he just came from like school.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But the only reason why I'm saying he said it all because it looked like they was bitching about doing it all together, and he was saying, you know what, fuck it.
That's what my cousin got in trouble.
He just got up and said, y'all scared? Yeah, come on, mom. Come on, dad. It's nothing but a good dip dive. Really.
Yeah, right. He went. Yeah, because he just went in real quick. He was like, "See, that's all you got to do."
And then the mom was like, "All right, baby. I see you got no problem. I'm gonna go ahead." But she went in there and just
all the way down.
I thought she was gone. I thought she swam over to like Market. Like that shit. She got in that area. Came up at 7th and Market.
But she came prepped. So what do you think? Do you think they probably live close by, or do you think that they were like? Oh, that manhole.
Oh, what you mean they can't? I don't know.
She has a bathing suit on. It's not like she just has on shorts.
And that's why
like she's dressed for the beach.
That's why I say I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't think she know them. Like it might have just been the boy and his pop. They could have just been some dirty ass old head young boy.
But she came prepped. She came ready. Like this is what's weird. Look at him again. Look at
the pop.
What's on the pop's face? What?
Do you know if that's in Philly for real?
Sure, I don't know, but
like because if by the trees up there, it looked like it could be like.
I mean, this could be anywhere. It's a major city with sewers and running water. Okay, so this could be anywhere.
That shit don't look like Philly streets though.
Maybe it's not. But the pop has a mask on.
Young boy look like he about 14, 15 years old. Man.
He has a mask on. How come we're staying? Can we stay on this for a second?
He wiped his face too. I'm good. Good.
Pop is wearing a mask.
Her hair got wet. She's drunk.
I know. What do you think? He's the boy on a motorcycle. I was like, let me get out of here. He makes sure he seals his water bottle tight, jumps back in the pop with his mask on. Now his mask is ruined.
Yeah.
Out of pocket. This is probably the most out of pocket shit I've ever seen. Like I'm not surprised by Philly doing backflips into the Vine Street River.
Go to Batman real quick.
All right, we're gonna watch Batman one more time. All right, look at him walking with this. That's so great.
That's crazy because when Fang comes,
you know how heavy that joint is. We will. All right, so that's
Are we doing this one right here?
We can.
Oh my God!
You want to?
Man.
All right. Now I don't know, and I really don't care if this gets affected. Like if this, if we get any like dings against our whatever. But Cameron, forget the verses shit. Cameron is the king for this.
The whole song is about a one-night stand, but people don't even realize the shit. Best one-night stand ever. You gotta listen to what he's saying. He's saying some wild shit. You know, white people hear this shit and start doing this shit.
Shout out Cameron.
Shout out to Cameron because
give it up for Cameron, yo. Give it up for Cameron. Listen.
Cameron claps for
Before
Cameron.
anything, I really look up to Cameron on a lot of business things that this man do. Behind the scenes is like, yo. I'm a fan of his rap. I'm a fan of his work. Like I love his music. I'm a big fan of Dipset. I think everybody knew that. But behind the scenes with Cam and all business transactions, he makes sure everybody get paid. And he's funny as hell.
He is. One of my favorite one of my favorite interviews on television is when Bill O'Reilly interviewed Cameron. And Cam just let him have it, man. Because it just can't. It's like, you know, when he's news, you're selling rap, you're selling all these horrible stories, and Cam just let it loose. Anyway, so Cameron posted on Instagram the other day, and Dell sent this to me. Cam, if I could meet you, I would. This was great. This was great because there's a lot of stuff like this. There's so many hits that are out there that most people don't pay attention to the lyrics. And then when you do, you're like, this song's wild. And we're going to talk about one, but this one we're going to talk about. Yeah, because Cam, we'll go into this, but Cam does this whole, he's driving and he starts playing, what does he call it? This is like the song that it's about creeping. Like, it's about
it's one night stand type shit.
One night stand shit, right? And it's the song. December back in '63. Now, so we don't get slammed on YouTube. But it's about
Cam though. He like that's what he matter. Like
that's what he matter.
If you really watch the video, how long is the video?
The video is like
4 minutes,
4 minutes.
Yeah, like, damn.
It's on his Instagram. I'm sure it's on YouTube. Somebody probably posted it, but it's him walking you through. Oh, what a night! And he goes through the whole. Because there's a lyric where he's like,
the whole time he talking about, I'm like, who the fuck is he talking about? He said, listen, yo, like
this song's older than me.
This fucking song is the best fucking song in the fucking world, yo. It's about this one dude out in fucking some fucking town he never been in before.
Having a one-night stand.
He having a one-night stand with a bitch he don't even know. Her pussy was the fucking bomb, cuz like you could tell she had that shit. Mm-hmm. Like, yo, like he just wanted to fuck with her, and then he made a hit fucking record about it, big. Come on, son. Like, yo,
but there's a part where he goes, and this is where the white people do this because it's like it's true. Like people just start dancing along and singing, and most people only know the hook to most songs, so you don't pay attention to it. And I'm guilty.
And he ad-libbing in the whole song too, because the boy said it was sometime back in '63. He like, yo, he met her in '63. Yep. Like it's a hit song. He met her in '63. Oh, then he said he don't know her name or some shit like that.
He's like, he ain't even know her name.
He don't even know the bitch name. Like, yo, this nigga is wild, bro. I fucks with Cam. Cam's my man, yo.
Yeah, that made me think of Shay and I and Jackie when we were coming back from Miami. I put on the Pina Colada song.
I'm about to say somebody had a one night stand and he didn't make a hit record.
The Pina Colada song. If you pay attention to the lyrics, it's hilarious because there's 3 verses. The first verse, it's about a guy who is tired of his lady. I was tired of my lady. So he puts out an ad in the paper. This was before you could hit somebody up on Backpage. This was like written in the 60s or 70s, I guess. But so there was no Instagram. You couldn't slide in anybody's DMs. But he puts an ad in the paper to meet somebody that, if you like pina coladas, getting caught in the rain. And then someone answers the ad. He's got his date set up. And then the woman that walks in is his wife. The wife answered the ad. Now, when his wife walks in, they both start cracking up like it's a fucking Mentos commercial. That is not how my wife would react.
But, I don't know.
No, but they start cracking up and they sit down and they have a drink.
Post the ads in the paper to sell some, I mean.
But she was looking up ads too, so they were both creeping. Yeah. And they were both just like,
he's selling the I mean. She's trying to buy it. I mean. Damn.
It was hilarious.
You know what's crazy? I was just watching yesterday the backstory to the niggas who made the dog, who let the dogs out.
Oh,
the Baja Men. Yo, I was listening to the lyrics of that joint. They was breaking it down.
Yep.
The party was jumping. E-I-E-I-O. I ain't singing the song, though. That's as much as you going to get. But but I was watching it and shit, and they was breaking it down, and they said something about how he called a girl over, but he used a word, I can't think of the word. It's basically like a little smut thought, one of those type joints. And he had quit some heat for it. And he said, listen, you Americans use it all the time. You always, nigga said they always call the women over here bitches. I said, no, I don't call no girl no bitch. He lying. Blackball. Who let the dogs out? Cancel. Who let the dogs out?
Yep.
Say no. Who let the dogs out? E-I-E-I-O.
Yeah, there's a lot of those songs that are out there. People just listen to the hook, and that's it.
So wait, am I supposed to be doing? You know, you ain't gangster win.
We can, and then I'd like to move into.
Because I could have kept my
I think
whole little rant for you know you ain't gangster.
I mean, I think you kind of covered it.
Yeah, because I really don't want to do no who got it because he spoiled it for me today.
Okay,
you know you ain't gangster when you always watching my stories and you ain't my friend no more.
Well, okay, so podcasting review. You know you ain't gangster when you're trying to drink on your friend's podcast and you're afraid of a gnat. Okay, so that happened. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch them. There's a snippet. It's called Nard's Gnat, and Nard doesn't want to drink because there's a gnat in his drink.
You know you ain't gangster. You make the hell out of some cheese eggs. Let me get some.
I can make. Yeah,
I know you.
I'm not gangster at all, man.
You make breakfast.
I make breakfast,
hey,
dinner.
Damn, bro.
Yo, Howard, how was the food the other night?
1,
at my house.
2,
3.
All right. So why does 3 come out to be like a
Didn't hear. I'll drink that one and you pour your own.
I'll take this. It's cool.
All right. How was the food the other night that I cooked?
With the Mondo burgers?
The Mondo. Why do you call them Mondo burgers?
Because they were Mondo burgers from off a good burger.
Okay.
But your joints just happen to be good though.
Okay.
And they was like they was homemade burgers, y'all. I call
the giant meatballs.
I call any fucking homemade burgers Mondo burgers because back in growing up in the black home, my mama would get the ground beef. And when she cook it, they explode. Not explode, but they ain't flat like no motherfucking cheeseburger.
No, nothing like McDonald's. Yeah, right.
So yeah, I was calling them Mondo burgers.
All right.
You just gotta know how to cook it right. I don't like the motherfuckers that's. You ain't had that problem. You was cool.
Okay.
And you
so you liked it?
I took one. That's what that.
You took one home.
Yeah, that's what got stolen in my book bag too.
Yeah, Dell leaves my house and goes, "Hold up." So he packed a lunch. He's like.
I packed the school lunch.
He did. He's like, all right, I'm out of here. Just so you know, I packed the school lunch. I'm like, okay. What'd you take, Doritos and whatever else?
A school lunch.
A burger.
Lunch,
a burger.
2 bags of chips.
2 bags of chips.
And a can of soda.
All right.
School lunch. And put it in my book.
And Nard did the same thing. Nard was yelling, and he was like, yo, man, you took my foil. I'm like, Nard, I got 200 feet of this joint. It's all good.
Shit. That was a stone cold lie, but nobody wouldn't answer me, though. So I'm like, if I stole your foil, where did I get it from? All you gotta do is tell me where I got this for you from, and I stole it.
I stole it.
He could not answer where the fuck I got that for you from. Hence, I did not steal the damn for you.
All right.
There you go.
All right. Well, so we got these shots. Are we gonna take them, or do you want to bring? All right. Well, if we're gonna do all this, let's move on. I'm not giving nobody financial advice.
Show, I mean.
It has been a good show. We got some things out.
This brother do not pour those shots. Jesus.
How are you supposed to pour it?
That's like having a substitute teacher.
How are you supposed to pour a shot? What did I do wrong? Was it too much? Not enough?
It's too much.
Okay. I know.
And that's what got stolen too. My shot glasses in my book bag. Yep. That's mad shit. Water sponsored by Mike Salvi and Dell Gold Company.
Is that enough? Because I still need a sip.
Water chasers.
Typically, I don't do chasers, but
that shit is rough. Good shit with that shit, Fang. You want these questions?
This is disgusting. Why do people drink?
I think he's gonna pick. I don't think Trainer's even gonna drink.
I'm not. He's not,
because he heard the questions before, so he really got the cheat code.
No, I don't think it's a cheat code. Well, maybe a little bit because he knows what they are.
Yeah,
but he's gonna give some. He's gonna deliver.
Man.
And you have to relax.
That's not
whatever he says.
You know, we already know what's going to happen.
All right, so
I'm about to fuck him up though, because I'm about to ask him questions they're probably not even on.
I feel like half the questions, and call me whatever, but like I feel like half the questions.
You know he's gonna be mad as shit when I don't ask him the Iron Man and Batman.
I'll ask you.
He's gonna be mad as shit. He got the 22 questions, and that question don't come into 22. Be mad as shit.
He'll be ready for it and be like, all right, Nick Cannon and Steve Harvey.
Hey, what happened to that one question? What question?
You answered it every episode.
That one question. What question? That one question.
All right, well, let's bring them up so we can
yes, sir. Give it up for Fang, man. Come on.
This is my first time.
Yo, we back.
Yes, we are.
Just talking. Mike Salvi, Del Gold. Got our showrunner.
Producer.
Yes, we do.
Basically, he's showrunner. It's our guy. Give it up for Fang, y'all. Come on, man.
First time for everything, you know.
What's going on with you, Fang? Tell them about yourself, man. Let them know.
Videographer, photographer. I pretty much make dreams come true, to put it simple. Whatever y'all need to get done, I can do it. If I can't do it, I'll figure out how to do it. So hit me up, Fang Productions. I'm not that hard to find. If you can't find me, you don't deserve to get your dream.
You know, that's a good point. I'm glad you said that, because there's just certain steps that, like, when people come to you and be like, "Yo, can you help me X, Y, Z?"
Right.
And when they can't do something as simple as like figure out that you got to look up whatever or take an extra step to like just turn the rock over, there might be something under it. It's like sometimes those are the questions that you ask up front.
Rock.
Right.
I think it's laying on the floor. You just don't
It's
want
right
to
there.
Yeah.
Those are like they're like the test questions though. It's like, if you can't pass this, I know where this relationship's not going.
Right.
Certain things, you do a lot of shit.
Yeah,
You do a lot of shit.
Of course,
Like,
of course.
Tell me the things that you enjoy doing, because you work with us. Like, you do this, and you also do Sylvester and Dukes. So one thing I was thinking about when we was doing some of the shooting with Sylvester and Dukes, and Michael tell you, I'm like, I hope Fang like this shit. Like, to me, it's like, if everybody, like, you seen the characters that we created, and they enjoyed it.
Right.
So I'm like, man, if they enjoyed it and you enjoy shooting it and having a blast, I'm like, then I think I done struck gold. You know what I'm saying?
I think it is gold. I think personally, that is the realm of videography that I like to do, which is the skits and the actual production of TV shows, advertising. It doesn't, like, long as it has a storyline, I can create it what you vision. You know what I'm saying? So when you brought that to me, you know what it was just like a no-brainer, you know what I'm saying? And then the fact is that y'all two are funny and y'all have good chemistry. It just makes it better. So we don't have to do 45 takes. We don't have to do day in to day out, morning to sunset on set just for one scene. It was just naturally flowing. It was free formed. Y'all made it funnier, you know, and everyone on set had their own opinion, so they can bring it to create a big creation. And I think that just made it all the time. But I can't wait till y'all see it. But that just makes it all time better.
I told Mike when we was putting it together, I'm like, we need that camera person, that guy. We need that guy. And Mike said, Fang. I said, Fang. I said, you know what? You're absolutely right, because
Like, let's just ask
he
him.
gonna take
See what
charge,
happens.
and I know he the type of motherfucker that's gonna be like, no, you do this and you do that, put it right there and bring it right. I said, listen, yeah, and that's exactly what this man. Give it up, Fang.
Absolutely.
Man.
But we came in. Listen, the relationship builds the right way, because we came into this with you know, there's the old story about empty your cup, which is this. You know, the student goes to see some, you know, old martial arts teacher, and he's trying to learn how to, like, get whatever, and he's like, I know this, and I learned this, and I learned all these ways, and then the old man starts pouring tea for him, and it just starts overflowing his cup, and the guy's like, what are you doing? He's like, you're like this cup of tea. I can't teach you nothing. You gotta empty your cup. While we still have we have a solid grip on what we're doing, we also are humble enough to realize that we don't know everything,
right.
And to be able to come to you and let you fill in those gaps, and then also still leave room to, like, there's certain parts of these that, you know, you've written with us,
right.
and like came together and was like, oh my God, that's a lot better, because you see things that we can't.
Right.
The way you put it together, you also know how it's going to look as you're doing that production. So I tell him, we completely lucked out by, like, you fell in our lap, like, man,
right now, yeah.
like you did, like.
It's high praise. It's high praise. I
high
usually
praise
don't like it,
do.
but I appreciate y'all for giving me the praise. And, you know, from right here where we starting at, just y'all taking the shots out. Y'all gotta give yourselves the credit. You know what I'm saying? Just taking a chance. You know, putting the money and backing what y'all really dream about is really rare. You know, people talk a lot of game. They always say what they want to do.
That was my next question. Sure.
But, you know, just going forward and actually trying to accomplish something, that's a big, even if you fail, you didn't fail. You know, it's a big step when you take that step regardless. If you don't take that step, you never know. So it's like you always going to be in the I regret this. I should have did this. Y'all just go. Like from what I see.
I wasn't always like this, but when I was younger, I mean, like I had to have my fresh pair of Nikes or whatever. But like this is my fresh pair of Nikes now, like, you know, and it's like this is my, you know, so this is what's important to me. You know,
Me, my problem was
while they're a character in the show, these boots are literally like I don't care. You know, Dell rips on me all the time for
at this point.
Dell's like I don't like them, but I respect that you wear them. I get it.
those are good monies.
I'm not worried about anything else but putting things where it's important.
With me, I love to work, especially when it comes to this comedy. Like I hear so much of you're naturally funny. You got a good hand for writing and all that. I keep hearing it, and it finally hit me. Like, nigga, do it. And I've been doing it though. Like I always wrote. It's just when it comes, like, I'm a writer. I'm not a camera guy. There's no problem with putting money into any type of production that I need. I would love to have the right partner. Always have the wrong partner, or a partner that's not, you know. I'm in it, but you're not in it. Like, it's just don't go down. I can't do everything. I'm not Superman. I'm a man, so it's hard. So I shout out you on being a real one, and also Mike Salvi. Mike Salvi is my guy. He know that. Yeah. I don't even have to look at him when I say that. He know that. Hey, day one shit of meeting this man is just, yo, we gonna do this, and we do it.
That kind of like what, Batman Robin, or what we talking about right now?
Say Batman Robin, oh boy.
What we talking about?
Iron Man and War Machine was black and white.
That's true.
I ain't gonna lie. You right about that.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
I got no problem being War Machine.
War Machine ain't getting no buckets. I feel like if you call somebody a Robin, that's giving them more credit than War Machine.
I would not want to be Robin.
Why not?
It's a black Robin.
Robin turned Nightwing, right? Yeah, all that. Yeah. He
Robin went to Nightwing, then there was
any
Jason
Batman
Todd,
fan. Any Batman fan, I noticed this shit since. You know what? I'm just gonna take it now because I'm gonna spit it out there now because before I forget. But anybody that's a Batman fan always say the same shit, because when they in a Batman argument, somebody always try to downplay Robin. And y'all rebuttal is he turned into Nightwing because he cool at Nightwing, but he really nobody really want to talk about Nightwing.
All right, then why don't we?
Are we talking about Red Hood? Red Hood?
No, yeah,
he turned into a killer.
I feel like he doesn't know.
He turned into a killer.
Right. That's a whole.
That's about how Mike talk about something. I really feel like he don't know. But Mike, you picked Iron Man.
I did pick Iron Man, but now we're talking about Red Hood.
So listen. So it's 4-1, and one of those points that was given to Iron Man was Mike Salvi's.
Yes, because he has a cool ass suit, and he can shoot you with his palm. I get that. That's cool as shit. But on, for real, Tony Stark. I've never seen him fuck anybody up, but I've seen Bruce Wayne fuck people up at a circus.
Listen, Iron Man, the whole
all them
suit
dudes
is
up.
decked the fuck out. We're not gonna trip. Guns come out his back.
I think that's his only source of protection.
That's right.
I think that's his only source of protection.
I rather have all these
go back and undo the Matrix.
straps to me than throwing some night with it. Fing. I don't know. All right, man.
Hold on. Why don't we do this? Let's jump into the questions and let's plow through these 21 questions so we can get to this one on 22 questions.
Yeah, we already know which one we really want.
All right, come on. Living single friends. Living single. What's the next one? Denzel or whoever? Denzel.
Living single or friends?
Living single.
Saved by the Bell or Degrassi?
Saved by the Bell.
Biggie or Pun?
I like Biggie. He's more legendary. He has a way bigger influence on the game. So definitely Biggie.
Bernie Mac or Charlie Murphy?
I ain't gonna lie. For my type of humor, I like Charlie Murphy. I like Charlie Murphy.
I love Charlie Murphy when he laugh at him.
Yeah.
See Charlie Murphy. He always take that.
I feel like Charlie Murphy will cook you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just somebody you don't want to play with.
Legendary to me with Charlie Murphy is, and I don't know how people gonna react, but y'all can't tell me this is not a legendary moment for Charlie Murphy. Fucking roll bounce when Bow Wow was taking the trash out, and him and Mike Epps was standing next to each other, and they flamed Bow Wow. You ever see that part?
I think I did.
If you didn't see it, yo, go
I don't remember
back.
it now, but I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it on
because I've seen parts, but I haven't seen the whole thing. Just one scene up.
Just go to that fucking scene with Charlie Murphy and this the scenes in Road Bounce with Charlie Murphy and Mike Epps. Period.
Right.
Oh, man. Yo. When they see his pop, they straight right up. Hey, you going to work?
Yeah, it's just some people in life. It just really got that natural funny to them, and I feel like Charlie is just naturally like any atmosphere. He's going to be himself and funny.
Being on stage or even in a movie, Charlie Murphy.
Exactly.
Yo, so real quick, so Charlie Murphy said,
of course.
I saw him. We saw him down at Borgata when he opened. He was with Joe Rogan and a couple other guys, and I mean. Rest in peace, he's passed, so I don't think he'll mind me telling this joke, but he talked about like how everybody called him Charlie Murphy, Charlie Murphy, Charlie Murphy. And his security guard, he said, my security guard got so angry. And he was like, yo, man, the next person that runs up to you and says, Charlie Murphy, I'm going to fuck him up or whatever. And he was like, yo, don't do that.
Right.
Do you know what my name's been for the past 30 years? Eddie Murphy's brother.
Eddie Murphy's brother.
Let him say Charlie Murphy. Like, what?
He got his name out there.
He's
Charlie
a
Murphy.
monster. And nobody could tell those jokes the way, except for him, like the way he did.
Yo, it's about
That's a tough, that was tough.
It's about how Charlie Murphy probably said something to me, too. You ever think about the security guard saying, like, yo, the next person that's saying his name in the sock, he probably say, hey, no, the fuck you ain't. Like,
right, yeah.
Shit hilarious.
Right.
Like, and you know he don't go for it, so he just... Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Then he probably started going on like, "What you mean? Like, this mother?" He probably told somebody else like, "This motherfucker went hit people." Yo,
oh man.
All right,
I love to be in the room.
You went to comedy. You like comedy, as I seen. That was a plus too. So, what would you prefer? Knock jokes or storytelling? Knock jokes is the little zingers, you know, like
now
zing.
I'm gonna be against the grain. I love a good knock joke. I'm going to go with knock joke for the simple fact is that storytelling is good, but I feel like it's saturating the comedy world right now. Everyone wants to storytell, but when somebody get up there and do a knock and bring that creativity just to have you thinking and things like that, and then they rip it off with just a banger at the end, it's just like you can't beat that.
There's not too many other comics like that. You're right.
Exactly.
You need to go check out my Instagram. I'm a storyteller.
Well, there was a couple comics like that.
I tell stories. You can go like a picture. Go look at a video.
So it's not. So what I say is that it's not a bad thing that it's oversaturated because it definitely is a high market for it, right? But I feel like you
definitely gotta be a strong storyteller to get over. Yeah, I get that.
Now,
I respect that.
Now, when it comes to something that you haven't experienced and to be able to come up like the Peter Parker joke that the one back here tells, it's like the creativity, the lore, the use of imagery and things like that you know is happening, but he put it in a way where it'd be like, is it like that? And then it just combines at the end, Spider-Man, and then you're gonna be like, okay.
Yeah, see, that's what I always say. And me and Mike was talking about that over the past couple of weeks now. When you are a storyteller and you are a comic, you really have to get the people to be like,
see your world.
You got to get them to sink in. Like, and with me and Mike also, we have a strong stage presence. And we both was told that by Keith from About the Block. Shout out to Keith from About the Block. We both was told that by Keith. Like, we take control of the stage. Like agree. Last week when you watched me on stage, I just went up there and rambled.
But I agree.
But it worked.
But I got other shit that I know would have worked for an actual motherfucking crowd. This crowd was just on some shit. So
you turned into
what's the point of using my stories right now?
Right.
So as a storyteller, I know when to use it and when not.
Of course.
And that's when the comment of being naturally funny,
right,
and being off the top, which I believe Mike Salvi is the same as well.
Exactly. Yeah, both great comedians.
So,
thank you. Y'all go.
I get it though.
Go book.
Yeah.
No knock to a knock joke because honestly and actually, I've been putting a few together myself, a couple zingers myself.
Okay, so one of my favorite comedians, hands down, easily in my top 3, is Mitch Hedberg, and it's just zinger after zinger. Like it's nothing but there's no rhythm at all.
Dave Tosh is a great one at the knock knocks.
He's good too. Who was the guy on Def Jam
with you?
I can't remember this guy's name, but there was a comic
I used with you earlier. But just in here.
There was a comic on Def Jam that used to do all that stuff.
In and outers.
Hey, listen, knock jokes is where it's at with me. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, we get it.
All right, let's
move on. Yeah.
Kevin Hart or Mike Epps?
Kevin Hart, Mike Epps. If we talking movies, Mike Epps. If we talking overall career, Kevin Hart, of course. But I feel like just from a movie category, Mike Epps tops him because Mike Epps like really plays his role. Like Kevin Hart's niche role, the short guy, the yelling. Mike Epps, he just goes crazy. Exactly, he goes crazy, and you can see it in his movies. He got an iconic movie. With the Friday series, iconic.
I kind of waited his career out to be the same, but Kevin Hart just made more money.
More successful.
Like, because when I say he's more successful, I mean like he do commercials. Mm-hmm. He do the shit for YouTube. He do a lot of YouTube
Kevin Hart got the key to any party place he wants to go to.
Kevin has that like motivational.
I feel that the same way
shit
for
behind
Mike
him
Epps,
though
though.
too.
I don't know.
I feel the same way for Mike Epps. It's just that Kevin Hart is more into the light. You get what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
And Kevin Hart is more into the light, but Mike Epps is like right there.
I don't think
so. But I think Kevin's more into the drive part of it because Kevin will wake up and post and be like, "Listen, I'm doing push-ups. I don't even think I'd want to see Mike Epps wake up and tell me he's about to do push-ups.
But
like,
listen,
right.
Y'all right about that. But as soon as Mike Epps get online doing anything, I bet y'all tap in.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
We do.
Yeah, I'm not
therefore you get what I'm saying?
It's just different.
I want to say this.
More in your face than Mike Epps is. But Mike Epps also is in your face.
But Kevin's the type too where he's like I've never heard Mike Epps be like, I want to throw the greatest show in the world and I'm gonna put fireworks and Kevin's the type that like he's like that. He's like Kevin's like a type that would be at a Tony Robbins conference. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. I think Mike Epps would be standing out front smoking weed.
But you just basically said that Kevin Hart's more in your face than Mike Epps is. Sure, but Mike Epps can do that.
I'm not saying he can't.
Exactly.
Right.
I don't think Mike Epps can get into a Tesla SpaceX type meeting and really like sit there and divulge in conversations with people like Kevin Hart could. I really, that's what I feel
on
like.
A business tip, yeah.
Like on the stage, blow for blow, they both can sell out and do what they can do. But it's just, I feel like Kevin Hart has that certain criteria and that certain level and status that is just way more doors for him.
Interview right there, my nigga. You did it right. That nigga is on the fucking production team. Right? I'm happy for my man. We gonna tear to my eye, man. Oh, that's
you gotta start something.
That nigga said, he said, wait a minute, one camera not up.
Point,
something ain't up.
Yeah.
Give it up for Nard one more time, man.
He had to cheer it on. You see
gets all kinds of noise claps, yeah. And look at, he's rubbing his beard.
Before Fang came on, Fang was in that chair. He was in.
Now he's in the director's chair.
If you want to, go ahead. It's up to you.
Yeah.
We got the steady camera, so if
we got that one there.
You can't mess up. You go crazy.
Go ahead.
Oh, look.
Nard, the director. Executive produced by Nard. That's what we're going to put on this one.
The show, Fang was sitting in the chair. Nard Simmons in, right? He's sitting there, right?
I know.
Nard was sitting in the chair right next to Fang, right? Mm-hmm. Fang came on the show. Nard moved up to the head chair.
Yeah. Naturally.
That's what I
That's true leadership.
Wayne came in.
That shit crazy.
That's true.
Him and his Batman shit though.
Well done.
You already know. You already know.
All right, let's move on now. What's the next question?
I don't know. He started riffing on that. That was fun.
It was fun.
Denzel Washington or Samuel Jackson?
I'm going Samuel, just because of Star Wars alone. Star Wars. His character with Mace Windu, that was the first like real black character I seen on some science fiction. Had a prominent role. Jedi. Yeah. Got the purple lightsaber. Nobody had that, Joel. And then he carried it to a point where he was the only boy that was going to take out the Emperor until Anakin had to eat. Damn. Remember that? He was taking it. The Emperor went down until Anakin came through.
Yeah.
Take it as you a Star Wars guy. I am not.
So, but I will say this:
what you're talking about.
Now, every time I see these two guys, I always think of these questions. But this, and I sat through the whole thing. Die Hard with a Vengeance came on Sunday morning. I was like, oh, let's do this. Oh my god, yeah, he's a monster. He really is
a monster, and he has roles that I feel like he can accomplish in a different light than the hardcore Denzel. Like, for instance, Pulp Fiction.
No, I totally agree with you.
Yeah, so.
Like, I love both of them, but I will definitely go with Samuel Jackson just because he could play anything. Mm-hmm. He could play any character you put on him. Yo.
Good script, he's on it. He's on it.
Yep.
But I salute to Denzel though. That's a hard choice, but I like Samuel personally. You know.
All right. Only movies: The Rock or John Cena.
The Rock. His catalog crazy. The Rock. It's not even his catalog is crazy.
John Cena's funny as shit though.
He is,
like,
but
like
you seen the new Suicide Squad? The new Suicide movie? Mm-hmm. He did a good job in there. I won't lie to you. He did a good job.
You need to watch that joint, that vacation thing, whatever, with him and Lil Rel.
I got to.
Lil Rel, yo, I'm telling you, he funny as shit.
I may change my opinion.
But I'm definitely going with The Rock.
The Rock, I may change my opinion.
Because The Rock, it's just that.
Yo, The Rock and the other guys, he's hilarious.
Thing,
but he plays strong well.
But John Cena play other shit that depending on his muscle. Like, he just act like one joint, he's acting like a little nut ass bitch. But he's strong as hell. Why you acting like this? Like, so I like, but I'm still going with The Rock.
The other guys was on last night.
Only hooks, Drake or Nate Dogg?
Only hooks, Drake, out the park.
Out the park?
Out the park. Now why I say
why can't it be a 12-round pretty good fight?
That's out the park. That's a no hit.
Everybody calm down. Everyone relax.
That's a no hitter.
Everybody calm down.
That's a no hitter right there.
No hitter.
That's a no hitter.
Fang.
That's a perfect.
I'm still gonna love you, but Jesus.
If it's no hitter. If it's a versus, that's a perfect. That's a perfect. A no hitter.
When I met you last night, lady.
Hey, yo, time out. Real quick. I just want to take like 5 seconds. You said everyone calm down. It wasn't no one hype but you.
Everybody was talking to myself. They were clapping. That's what I was. That's what I wanted them to calm down about.
Back at the tape, and I want you to see when you say calm down. I'm not saying nothing. Nothing. You was the only one saying everyone. I was not. I was laughing. I'm clapping. It's recorded. It's on tape.
It's the
to go back and watch the documents.
When he was panicking, but no.
I was like, when he said, "What did you say? No hitter?"
As soon as I asked the question, you see, I went like this. Like I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing.
I hit myself and pretend it's you. That's crazy. I like you a lot, man, but damn.
Now you know how I feel with Iron Man and Batman, motherfucker.
Drake really a different beast, though. He really a different beast.
And you even lick my balls.
I feel like he's so good. He has no category.
Who doesn't have
Drake has no category. He can get into anything he wants.
Except for Nate Dogg's category.
What I call Drake, I call him. What's the boy from Mortal Kombat?
If you say Noob's Ibot, I'm leaving. Which one? I'm gonna quit.
The guy that take your energy and turn into you.
Shang Tsung.
Shang Tsung.
Drake Shang Tsung. Whoever he went to, he taking him and it's over. He running with your wave. Anything, even if he get a feature.
I agree with you there. I agree with. Listen.
I never heard a Drake feature where you didn't think it was his song.
Mike, because on some real shit.
I thought the question was about hooks.
Yeah, it is.
But I'm saying I never heard a Drake feature or hook where you didn't think it was his song.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
All right. Name one
for his
whack
history.
Nate Dogg hook. I'll name 10 Drake whack hooks.
That's not what he's saying.
Too sexy for this shit. Whatever he says, it's horrific.
Bro, what we saying is Drake catalog just
no, we're not. I thought it was about who's got better hooks.
If he has
a hook, when we talk about hooks, Drake been on about damn near everything.
Look at this now, ain't it great?
He came out.
Look at him now. He's the head of state. Nate Dogg's amazing, even on a movie.
You gotta ask somebody that's like 40 plus.
Yeah, they might rock with you for 40 plus, but
Nate Dogg,
Drake
I'm with you. I'm dog pound.
Drake owned his
Nate Dogg with you. Drake
owned
can
his
go home back to.
All right, moving on. Let's just go on. Yeah, let's go on. Now, I got Fang here. He is CM Punk. When I say CM Punk, he is drug free. One of my favorite wrestlers, CM Punk, drug free.
Salute to
So he's drug free. He doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, doesn't do anything clean. Body's clean, natural. So when I ask you this has to be for like a good friend or somebody else, because the damn sure ain't you unless you tried it once before in your life.
What's your
Weed or liquor?
All right, I'm gonna say this. I like people that are drunk more than high because they're funnier. People that are drunk will say the funniest things, do the funniest things, jump off. Like I went to a PWI. They jump off of roofs. They do. Listen, people that are drunk lose their mind. I like being around a drunk person, but if it was a person that I really like care about, I would rather them high than drunk.
Okay.
Do you think I'm funny?
Do I think you're funny?
Yes.
Of course.
Do you
You
think Mike
smoke weed,
Salvi?
though.
Do you think Mike Salvi's funny?
Yeah.
All right, we are hardcore weed smokers.
Yeah.
So I guess we'd be the people he care about.
Right.
So
right.
y'all would be
See,
if you
did
were
you hear what did you hear what he said? He was like, to watch entertainment, I want to see drunks,
Drunk
but
people.
if I like you, no. I don't want to be around you.
All right.
I gotta pick you up.
Right.
Cool. Mary J. Blige or Jennifer Lopez?
I don't know why you asked that question. Where that compare it?
guess
I don't
you
know.
going with,
I really don't.
Mary J.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
I respect they work.
I do.
What they did as women coming up in the game.
Yeah. Respect.
Now, it was going to be Queen Latifah,
I would like that better.
but
Because then that's a big one.
That is a big
so I should Mary J. Blige or Queen Latifah.
That's a big one. Now, see, now you're making
for
me
what they
think.
did for
Right.
music, though. It like
Right.
it's
Right.
tough.
you're making
His
me
officially
think.
been changed
Okay.
on a
See?
fucking show. Wild Fink.
Yes,
And you can't say nothing about Lauren Hill because she doesn't.
yeah, Laura Hill. Yeah, that's
just
blow,
the
that's
greatest.
blow out the
Yeah.
water.
Matter.
That's blow out the water.
Yeah,
How do you be the best female MC with your only album is you're singing on the whole
No
thing?
disrespect to the Queen Jennifer
amazing.
Lopez, but
Crazy.
No,
No, salute to Jennifer Lopez.
Sure.
She got more money than me. She did. She got more impact than me. I ain't go
Yeah,
by
we gonna find another
put a
question
lot
to
of shit
compare
on the
you with Jenny from Up the Block.
Especially her culture.
Jenny from
she
Up
did-
the
She
Block.
did a lot for our culture.
Jenny from Up the
Yeah,
Block.
she did a lot for our culture. Shout out to Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, let's give
Yeah,
it up for Jennifer
she did a lot for our
Lopez.
culture. Salute to that.
Hell yeah.
All right, next question. Moving on. Wawa or Royal Farms?
I haven't had Royal Farms, so Wawa.
All right, now we ain't even gonna get into that, but once you go to Royal Farms, stop past there and get a piece of chicken, my brother. That chicken gonna be like, damn.
Gas station
but
chicken
Wawa
be good.
ATM is free though. We ain't gonna never forget
Surcharge.
that.
No search.
Ice Cube or Ice T?
I like Ice Cube. Cube Vision. So
I knew it. I already knew it. I already knew it. I feel the same way with everything you about to say.
Cube Vision over. Yeah.
Movie theaters or HBO Max?
Movie theaters. I feel like a lot of play happen in movie theaters. Y'all know what I mean. You know what I mean? It's a date and it's a date for real. You know what I'm saying?
date.
It's worth it.
So movie theaters it is.
Yeah, movie theaters.
So which one, what you taking to the movie theaters? A Red Bull or Monster?
Pack of Red Bull.
You know you're gonna need an energy drink for this one, partner.
Be floating in that jug.
Yep.
You crazy. Make sure y'all bring the blankets or the little fleeces.
All right, it's over. Which one you choose, Monster or Red Bull,
The
man?
Red Bull. Red
You
Bull.
going
I like
Red Bull at the movie theaters?
Yeah,
All right,
Red
y'all.
Bull.
Miami or New York?
I gotta say New York.
Oh, he hurting me.
I gotta say New York.
No Miami dance today, y'all.
Why I say New York? New York, 5 different boroughs, completely different type of communities. You can
Same thing in Florida, man.
you can get
The
so many
same
flavors. You know what I'm saying?
Like Florida, Miami's a different community in Florida.
The poppy store, you want to get a little cheap sandwich for $5. I don't know if that's gonna happen in Miami.
Get the fuck out of here. All of them got bodegas in their nasty ass New York.
Yeah, there's a lot in Miami Beach.
Yo.
We'll see though. I mean,
I get it.
Take me to Miami with you, and I may change my opinion.
All right,
You've been to Miami before, right?
No.
Oh well, then
I've been like
you're
working, but I haven't been to Miami.
We're taking you to Miami.
Like that's why I say you take me with you. And change my opinion.
Nard. June 2nd is Nard's birthday. June 6th is my birthday.
Write it off.
We are going.
This
class, we will be doing just talking with Gold, Mike Salvi, and Dell Go in Miami. I lie to you now. We are going to Miami. So whatever you doing, listen.
I'm gonna put it on my calendar.
Listen, I'll shoot you the info. It ain't that much, you know. Flights ain't whatever. And whatever. I'll let you know where we going. You know what I mean? All right,
let's ball.
That's what today's date, and that's what we talking about. June. We will be in Miami. This is some bullshit. New York.
I'll write you into my rider. That's it. You're good. You're
take me to Miami.
Yeah.
What?
I don't pay for nothing.
It's two different sizes places. You know, when you go for work reasons, it's just
moving
work
on.
Reasons.
Moving on.
You gonna take it to the back alleys. That's the takeaway. You're going to Miami.
You gotta take me to the back alleys. I'm scared, yo.
Jamie Foxx or Method Man?
Meth.
Yes, my man. You got me back with that one. Relationships or single?
Relationships.
Better be.
You got to. Yeah. You gotta be. Smart men say relationships.
Only hosting. Nick Cannon or Steve Harvey?
Hosting?
Yeah, hosting.
Oh wow, I know what you just did.
I gotta take Steve. Steve is on he in his own tax bracket. Steve can I feel like Steve can go like the first 48 or something and still like make it just interesting. Like I feel like he can make anything interesting. That's just Steve. We gonna laugh at him.
Question 20.
Yep.
The Flash or Sonic?
I won't talk about superpowers there because I remember that's what they don't talk about superpowers. So what I'm gonna say is, running away through the sweet of sound, finding my way. You know, if you play Sonic Adventures 2, you know what it is.
Sonic.
You know what it is.
That's the
you
ball.
You know what it is.
I'm balling up. Yeah. You got to put the little flames on me.
Sonic is iconic. Listen, I remember playing Sonic on the GameCube.
Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
But no powers involved though. Just like as a person, Sonic easy. Sonic ran a game for the 2000s.
It's the alien hedgehog that talks some shit.
It's going crazy.
You gotta remember that. Like damn.
You gotta take the powers out. Powers is not even no competition. But if you take the powers out, Sonic really got him. Like,
I would want to hang out with a hedgehog. That
that's what I'm saying.
You can still talk, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, all right. I'm like, damn, Sonic.
Yo, this my homie Tails. Yeah, I get it.
All right.
Tails was fire too. I always thought it was a girl though.
Last question.
Oh God.
Come on, bring it on.
Iron Man or Batman?
So Tony Stark or Bruce Wayne?
Yes.
Because if we talk about Tony Stark and Bruce Wayne, is you really taking Tony Stark over Bruce Wayne?
Yes. Yes, I am. He's cooler, funner to hang around, like more fun to hang around. Come on, man.
I feel like personally,
I feel more protected with the Iron Man suit than Batman.
But that's not what he asked you. He said
Tony Stark or Bruce Wayne.
Both of them wearing the same tuxedo.
I feel like you can take Tony.
They're both wearing the same tuxedo.
Listen. Yeah, right. I'm hanging out with Tony Stark or Bruce Wayne. So if something go down, right? How do Batman get to his fucking suit?
He doesn't need it.
Iron Man, all he gotta do is this shit right here.
He don't need it.
What you mean he don't need it?
Because Batman
can fight.
Sorry, go ahead.
Listen.
So somebody pull a gun out on this motherfucker and shoot him. You telling me he can stop the bullet?
I want to say this. I honestly,
yes, he can because his suit is.
I honestly want to say this. I honestly want to say this. And I want you to really, really take this in because you're going to be inserted in this. I think you can beat Tony Stark.
Say what?
I think you can beat Tony Stark. If you go up to Tony Stark and Tony Stark say, yo, your wife, she look good. Like, I want her. Throw some money at her. I think you could take him without the suit. You can take him. You going to dive right at him and you going to take him out. Try that with Bruce Wayne. I'm gonna give you some flowers.
Look into the camera when you try that shit with Bruce. Bruce is a bitch. I'm I'm not.
Bruce probably like 240. He probably like 240. He weighted. He not small. Bruce Wayne is weighted.
That
Bruce
was
Wayne
that
is
was
weighted.
Fang. Give it up to Fang for the way he just did that with the question.
I don't even gotta talk about the superhero.
How do you
part.
come out
I
of
just
that
gotta-
question?
Like the real person, I really feel like seriously,
Tony
like
Stark up.
you would really beat Tony
fuck
Stark up.
Tony Stark.
Hey, yo, I want to let
Get
the
it.
people know that this
Batman
dude
Forever, he fucked all those dudes up.
is like head of production. Like, so he hear these questions all the time. So he been new. He was ready
that's
for
not
this.
fair. That's not
He
fair.
he
I
went
don't
home.
agree with
He wrote that, man. Fuck, I'm not
I
even
disagree.
compare Iron Man and
come
Batman. I'm
prepared.
gonna compare Tony Stark and Bruce.
I learned that from Bruce Wayne. I come prepared. I don't want to be unprepared to a battle. Like what they did with Thanos. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to show up late to the party. I want to be the first one there.
Do you think Batman would have been able to beat Thanos?
He beat Superman. What you think?
He didn't beat Superman.
He killed him. He killed him.
He paid for a suit. That's cheating.
Yo, how do you think Tony Stark made his suits?
That's what I'm saying.
He had billions.
Of kryptonite.
And he didn't file out on his taxes either.
And listen. And you know what he did?
Tax the rich.
You know what he did? You know what he did? You know what he did?
Don't
That
tag
nigga
him.
after
Don't tag him. I
Superman
respect
fucked
that.
him up. He found out that this nigga was like allergic to kryptonite, so he said, "Oh, I'm gonna do."
allergic to it.
I mean, whatever. How he
Sneeze.
I mean, he fucked him over. So, but Batman definitely got his ass whooped though, and Superman spared him on some shit. Like, cause Superman could have done him.
In the Superman Batman movie with Jack
No,
Snyder,
in
Zack Snyder, whatever the fuck his name is.
in the real comments of him getting
All I remember is Loki tossing my man out the window, and he was falling from his own crib. I don't think Batman would have let that happen.
You're rocking with
tossed him
Batman.
out the window.
So you're rocking with Batman. Crystal clear for everyone that's been paying
Of course,
attention.
of course. Is
Single time.
there's no competition. I really want y'all to really sit down and really think about it. You got a man with a suit that don't know how to rumble by 120, and he really scared for real without his suit because he let Loki beat him, and Loki just walked up on
The
him.
score was 4-1.
It's still
Iron Man 4, Batman 1.
We're gonna change that.
Today it is Iron Man 4, Batman 2.
And you know what? Every guest that's coming on the show, I'm pep talking them. So you better talk.
No,
to
you
them
can't
before
do
they-
that.
You better talk.
You
to
can't
them
do
before
that.
they-
That's-
'cause
that make that a deal between me and you, 'cause I won't do that
'cause
with Iron Man. I won't do that.
I'd rather you do because people don't know about Batman.
No. So it
looks
hit
like-
him. It hit him where it needed to hit him at, and then I mean, because you always gonna be on the other side of the camera giving somebody that Batman face.
Are we just respecting people's answers? That's it. It's just
That's
like, cool.
that's why I said I don't want to
Yeah.
prep nobody.
Yeah, right.
I don't want to prep nobody. I was
I
one
take
of
it
them-
like this, Mike. When you start
You're
hearing
not
about the
respecting
Batman
his answer,
evidence,
though.
when you hear about the Batman evidence, what you do? It turned off. It's all right, bro.
It's all good. We still got this one.
When you heard about the answer, he felt
The
like
more
he
I
wanted
thought
to-
about it, but I'm not changing. You know, that was the.
He
that
gonna
was
hear
something
this
else.
shit all the time though. I don't care about Mike. His point is already on the Iron Man board. You can't erase the point. You can't do that. It's already it's in there.
That's fine, long as he know it in his heart.
The only thing Batman can do is catch up. That's
Well,
all
it's
he
like
can
when
do.
you look back and you're like, I didn't.
Yeah, it's cool. Stay with what you got,
Right.
but he knows it in his heart. So that's all.
I don't
Argument
care
over
about that.
toys is
I don't
not.
care.
Who am I rocking with, Bruce Wayne or Batman, or Bruce Wayne or Iron Man or whatever the fuck the other guy is, Tony Stark. It's that suit. I want to be able to fly. I want to be able to go up. I want to be able to shoot somebody with my palm. But overall, they are the same. Suit, you know. But no, Bruce Wayne. I watched Bruce Wayne in Batman Forever
Bruce Wayne
beat up the whole.
Yo, give it
all
up
the
to
Joker,
Fang
whatever,
for
that
coming
all
on here and
exists.
answering the 22 questions, y'all. Give it up for Fang, man. I don't even want to talk about this deal with them no more. We get it. Batman got 2 points now. Yeah, man. I don't know. So, anything we want to touch on before wrapping up and getting up out of here, Mike?
I'll go first.
At this point, no, because I think we got our Batman answer out. Everybody's happy. They got to see why he's coming from where he is. He gets so passionate, he comes out all the other times, but it's good.
So, I just want to say thank everyone for watching sincerely. Y'all truly a blessing. Y'all make this thing go round because without y'all, we literally would be just sitting here So shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
Shout out, give it
Shout
up
out
for the
to-
people.
Yeah,
man.
shout out to y'all.
Nori claps for the people.
Absolutely.
Man.
Give the people some Nori claps. The only nitpick I would say on that is we would still be doing this even if nobody.
That's what I'm saying. Like we would just be
But
sitting
no, they
here
are.
doing this, but
Absolutely.
y'all are very important.
Give it up
All
for
the
us,
interactions
giving it
are
to the
great.
people.
That's
Give it
right.
up for, without us, it's no giving.
Nah, we love the interactions.
I
man.
like
This is
that.
great.
You gotta get a shirt like that. Without us, there's no giving. That's just hard. Like that's
true.
That's gangster. You got a
Nothing
gangster
to
point for that.
So-
gangster point.
Follow us. Follow Dell Gold, Best in the World, 616. Follow me. You need work. I'm telling you. You got work for content. This is where you go. You go to Fang Productions.
I want to get out of here by saying this. We got Sylvester and Dukes coming. Right? It's a nice,
We do.
good, full body of work. And this man is fully behind it. This man is fully behind it. And myself. Together, I think we made a masterpiece. I enjoy working with these two guys. I mean, y'all gonna see Fang anyway. He can pop up like he did the last episode when he always wanted defensive for Batman. I don't know why. Like Batman must have saved him before or some shit. Like, that's the only reason why I can only think he can pick this nigga every time. Like Batman, his name Fang. I got you. All right, whatever, man. Yo, anyway, but it's a pleasure working with these two. Of course, Nard. You know, you my guy always. Love you, brother. I mean, that's a wrap for the.
I think that's a wrap. Make sure you follow us, subscribe. Look, I don't care if you don't. This is what I'm saying to all my friends from now on. So if I see you in the street, and I know you got a smartphone, and every phone comes with the YouTube app. It's
The YouTubes.
So I'm going to say to you, I'm going to trick you, and I'll get you, even though I'm prepping you for this. I'm going to say to you, pull out your phone. There's this video on YouTube I want you to see, and you're going to pull it out, and I'm going to make you subscribe to us. And if you don't subscribe to us, I'm not going to talk to you until you just hit the button. I don't care if you do this on a dummy account. Get the numbers up because it helps. But more importantly, like you said about Sylvester and Dukes, we got something that's really, really funny. We're excited to give you. And just
The
stay
cameras
tuned.
is
What
on,
do you
so
see?
you know what that means.
What does that mean?
It's Dell Gold and Mike Salvi
It's me. That's Dell Gold. I'm
working.
Yeah.
So, for just talking with Dell Gold and
Mike Salvi.
have a great day.